Hestercombe House and Gardens is a Somerset survivor. A diamond in the rough, if you like. The house was bought in 2013 for just £1. For 60 years before that, it was the headquarters of the Somerset Fire Brigade. It's now run by a garden trust. Much of the house was built in the 18th century by the Georgians, but then the Victorians came along and seriously remodelled it. So it doesn't look very Georgian today. However, a few older sections are still visible, such as this 17th century orangery. But the real delight at Hestercombe is the Georgian Landscape Garden. When it was effectively rediscovered, it was an overgrown wilderness. Today, the Georgian treasures have emerged from the undergrowth thanks to years of hard work, largely by volunteers. Let's take a quick tour of the gardens that cover about 50 acres. Some of it is more modern. There's a Victorian shrubbery and an early 20th century formal garden. But most of it is the Georgian Landscape Garden, set in a wooded valley. In the centre are two ponds fed by a stream that flows down the valley onto a watermill. Around the ponds there are several garden features, some of which are the original Georgian and others are reconstructions. The Georgians loved to create naturalistic settings dotted with classical buildings, so it's no surprise that a feature of the garden is the Great Cascade, which provides movement, sound and continual glimpses through the trees. At the head of the garden is Sybil's Temple, a reconstruction based on a brief contemporary description. Other delights to be discovered include the Temple Arbour, the Mausoleum, the Gothic alcove. As you would expect in any well-designed Georgian garden, there are plenty of places to take in the view, whether it's across the gardens themselves or out into the Somerset countryside beyond. The Georgian Landscape Garden at Hestercombe is mostly the vision of one man, Coppleston Waugh Bampfield. By the time he created this, in the 1750s, his family had owned the house for over 350 years. Hestercombe is a jewel hidden in the Somerset countryside, but it's not too far from bustling Taunton. If you're interested in Georgian gardens, we recommend a visit. They'll be thrilled to see you. Even more so if you turn up wearing a Georgian or Regency costume.